Shiba Inu is on fire today. It seems like the price keeps going higher. People are celebrating. Analysts are dropping their signals. The reason for this? Seems like the US government just shocked the whole Shiba Inu community. Almost 41 trillion Shiba Inu is on the move. Is this the start of the dream bull run we're wishing for? Or is this something else? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Alright, today is actually a really good day for Shiba Inu. And I mean, finally. After what felt like endless ups and downs, the price just decided to take off, shooting up nearly 10% and completely erasing the losses from the past 24 hours. Now, if you're looking at that number and thinking, 10% isn't that much, trust me, it is a big deal, especially considering how shaky things have been lately. The past few days have been an absolute roller coaster. One moment, Shiba Inu looked like it was holding strong, and the next it was dipping hard, dragging people into panic mode. The volatility was just off the charts, and it honestly felt like nobody knew what was coming next. Was it going to keep dropping? Was there going to be another sudden shakeup? The uncertainty was everywhere, and you could just feel the fear in the market. But today is different. The atmosphere has completely shifted. Things have finally started to stabilize, and instead of another nerve-wracking dip, we got a nice, solid push upwards. And not just a tiny bounce. This one actually feels like it has some weight to it. The kind that makes investors stop holding their breath for a second and actually exhale. You know that feeling when everything has been pure chaos and suddenly, for the first time in a while, there's a little bit of peace? That's what today feels like. The panic that's been lingering over the market is slowly fading away, and people can finally step back, look at the bigger picture, and think about their next move without feeling completely overwhelmed. Of course, it's still crypto, and anything can happen. But for now, today is a rare moment where everyone can just breathe. No fear, no panic, just a sigh of relief as Shiba Inu finally finds its footing and starts climbing again. And here's the thing. This price movement didn't just bring relief, it actually shook things up in a big way. One analyst even pointed out that, according to the charts, Shiba Inu is right on the edge of something huge. Like, we're not just talking about a small rally. He's saying Shiba Inu is gearing up for a massive breakthrough. The way the price is moving, the momentum it's picking up, everything is lining up for something big. It's like the calm before the storm, but in a good way. If this plays out the way the charts suggest, Shiba Inu might not just be recovering. It could be getting ready to explode. But here's the thing. You might be wondering, what's actually going on? Why is Shiba Inu suddenly climbing? Where is all this hype coming from? Well, if we zoom out and look at the bigger picture, it's not just Shiba Inu making moves. Bitcoin is absolutely going wild today too. After spending days struggling around the lower end of its range, even dipping to levels that had people worried, Bitcoin just took off, soaring past 94,000. It's a completely different story now and the whole market is feeling it. And the reason? Well, Donald Trump just dropped a bombshell on the crypto world. Again, out of nowhere, he announced something massive, the creation of a US crypto reserve. This is a huge deal. In a post on Truth Social, he explained that this reserve is meant to boost the crypto industry after what he called years of attacks from the Biden administration. He specifically mentioned that this reserve would include major cryptos like XRP, Solana, and Cardano. But that wasn't all. He followed up by saying, of course, Bitcoin and Ethereum will be central to the reserve as well. Oh, and he made it extra clear. He loves Bitcoin and Ethereum. And that's not even the end of it. Trump is set to host the first ever White House Crypto Summit on Friday. And investors are already on edge, waiting to see what else he might say. But what really stands out here is how he's framing this. In the past, there was talk about a crypto stockpile, which would have meant just holding on to what the government already had. But now, he's talking about an actual reserve, which suggests active buying and long-term strategic moves. Ever since Trump won re-election, there's been growing talk about the US building a Bitcoin reserve, and that hype helped push Bitcoin to new record highs. But when he issued an executive order on crypto back in January, momentum kind of stalled. Now though, this new announcement has flipped the switch again, and the market is absolutely roaring back to life. And of course, when Bitcoin makes a move this big, Shiba Inu isn't far behind. The excitement, the hype, the surge in confidence, it's all fueling Shiba Inu's rise. And today's price action is proof that something big is brewing. Here's the thing. What about Shiba Inu? Well, Lucy, the Shiba Inu team's lead marketer, has something to say about it. The Shiba Inu team is watching this whole situation closely, and they actually expect the US government to consider adding Shiba Inu and Bone to the digital asset reserve alongside other major cryptos. After Trump's announcement, Lucy called it great news for the entire crypto space. She's hopeful that Shiba Inu's ecosystem tokens could eventually be part of this reserve, which would be a massive deal. If that happens, it wouldn't just bring credibility, it could also push Shiba Inu's value to a whole new level. The reserve works like any other national asset stockpile, meaning the US would actively hold and support these cryptos, giving them more legitimacy. And with all the buzz around this, David Sachs, the White House AI and crypto czar, hinted that we're going to hear even more details soon. In fact, Trump and his team are hosting their first ever crypto summit in just a few days. And that's when we might finally get answers on whether more tokens, including Shiba Inu, could be added. So, yeah, this could be huge. If Shiba Inu actually gets included in this reserve, we're talking about a game-changing moment. Something that could send its price soaring to completely insane levels. Remember the analyst's prediction we mentioned in our previous video that Shiba Inu will rise to $1? That might come true. This isn't just another temporary pump or a short-lived hype cycle. This could be the kind of event that turns a lot of people into millionaires overnight. Imagine the impact of the US government actively buying and holding a massive amount of Shiba Inu. That kind of institutional backing wouldn't just increase demand, it would solidify Shiba Inu's place in the financial world in a way that nothing else has before. And here's the thing. We already know that the US government doesn't classify Shiba Inu as a security. That was already a huge win for the ecosystem because it meant Shiba Inu wasn't going to face the same regulatory scrutiny as some other cryptos. But now, if the government actually moves toward including Shiba Inu in its strategic reserve, it's a whole new level of legitimacy. That could open the door for even bigger things. More adoption, more credibility, and a level of recognition that could make Shiba Inu impossible to ignore. And if that happens, just think about what it could mean for all of us. A crypto that started as a meme, growing into something so big that the US government itself sees value in holding it. That would be massive. It would turn heads in every corner of the financial world, from institutions to mainstream investors. The ripple effects could be incredible, not just for Shiba Inu, but for the entire crypto market. So if this plays out the way many are hoping, we could be looking at something historic. The kind of shift that doesn't just make waves, it completely reshapes the future of Shiba Inu and the entire crypto space. But yeah, going back, we should just enjoy this pump for what it is right now. No matter what happens next, it's a solid moment for Shiba Inu holders. In fact, one analyst even pointed out that this is huge for anyone holding Shiba Inu at the moment. On-chain data shows that a massive amount of Shiba Inu, 41 trillion of tokens, is now back in the green, meaning a lot of investors are finally seeing profits again. And that's all thanks to the recent price stabilization. When the market calms down after wild swings, it gives holders a chance to breathe, and that's exactly what's happening now. But does this mean Shiba Inu is about to completely break out and skyrocket even further? Not necessarily. There's still some bearish pressure in the mix, and the price is stuck under a key resistance level that it hasn't been able to break yet. That means we're in a bit of a waiting game. Things look promising, but it's not a full-blown uptrend just yet. For long-term holders, though, this recent move is definitely encouraging. It shows that Shiba Inu still has strength and potential, even if the breakout moment hasn't arrived just yet. Right now, the price is hovering around a critical level, and all eyes are on whether it can finally push past it. If it does, things could get very interesting. But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Shiba Inu update might make you lose money, so don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.